Yeah, so my name is Godswill Jr., and I'm community manager for Viz Media. And Viz Media is a distribution site for anime and manga. Manga is Japanese comic books. You read it from right to left instead of left to right.
Yo, 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 I am freshly back from San Diego Comic Con, and I just wanted to talk about what I think. Honestly, I think San Diego Comic Con sucks, but I really like this year. So I'll tell you why, tell you what my whole thoughts about it, and just honestly, I just really want to like geek out about like the cool things that are happening to me. And sorry if it sounds like bragging, and I don't mean to, like lord it over people, but I'm really happy about like what's happening. And I know the good times won't always last, but they're happening now, and I really want to celebrate it. So, San Diego Comic Con, it's a stressful economy. It's just too many people. I sort of don't like the crowds. They feel sort of ominous, maybe materialistic, and like it just makes them like sort of hungry, and sort of brings out a bad behavior from them, in my opinion. When I first started 2018, I started going to San Diego Comic Con. I think it was 2018, 2017. That year, the Funimation booth like was being threatened to be shut down by the fire marshal twice because people were mobbing for Funko Pops. It was crazy. And I saw just angry people all the time. And it's like people didn't really care what this was, they just wanted this thing. And that really bummed me out, you know? Like I've never seen such rowdy behavior. And I don't know. It bummed me out because also there's lots of families. This should be like a really happy time. And somehow it feels stressed, but at the same time, it's it is nice. It is cool to see like, okay, like superhero stuff, comic book stuff, all that. But this year, as everyone knows, the strikes happen. And honestly, I'm rooting for the strikes. It doesn't really make sense to me like why these people who are getting paid millions are so stingy of like paying their people more. I don't understand. I'm really hoping that we all strike more. Honestly, I love what I do. I'm happy. I'm not, you know, unhappy. But at the same time, I do want to support uh, people getting their pay. Like I feel like there's so much that people should be getting, especially during these hard times. It bums me out to see people have to work multiple jobs just to survive, and I feel really grateful that I'm not in that position. But at the same time, anything could get me that position. Like what if a medical debt hits me? Um, so I'm not blind to it. Anyways, it doesn't make sense to me like why everyone is suffering so much. It bums me out. I really like Viz. Anyways, San Diego Comic Con, stressful. But this year with the strikes, it made it a lot easier to go through. It felt better, which is weird, sort of bad thing to say, but at the same time, not as packed. It was very packed still, but it was fun. And also, I think I really liked what we did at Viz, where we brought Junji Ito, the master of horror, to our con, and we hosted him, and we had a museum exhibit, and I got to be on some panels with him, and he liked me. It was really cool. Um, and I'm just honestly overwhelmed by all that. I can't believe these things are happening to me, and I'm just really grateful. So Junji Ito, if you don't know, he's a horror mangaka. That's Japanese comics, and he has some very famous books. There's an anime coming out, Uzumaki. Looks beautiful. Finally, a good looking translation for a Junji Ito title. Anyways, we bring him over. We have luckily Viz has lots of his titles, and we get to, uh, bring him over. And honestly, he's such a cool dude. He's like an uncle, and it's really cool. So like the panel that we had, um, it was him asking him questions, and he drew a piece that somebody in the audience won. It was really cool, and he just had like really cool stories like while he was telling this, and it's like even though he's soft spoken, like you want to hear what he's saying. Not only because he's a legend, but like who he is. He's really cool. And then that night, I got to have dinner with him. It was really cool. Like I got to go to Brazilian steakhouse and we had dinner together, and I got to ask him some questions. He told me that his wife has 18 like his wife has lizards, and like recently just birthed like 18 lizards, and I'm like, and then I saw his cat and I saw his puppy, like, and he talked about his family, and it was really nice, and it was really cool to be there doing this. I don't know how that happened. I don't take this for granted, honestly. Like this is so cool what's happening. And I'm really grateful. I'm really happy. He even took a picture inside of a Barbie box, just because like we egged him on to. he was so cool, and this whole thing is really cool. I'm not even really a horror guy personally, but I do like Uzumaki. Um, and I mean, just this whole everything is really cool. I love that I get to do what I love. And yeah, I hope it's not bragging. I will always want to talk about it, but I never know if it's like really appropriate to talk about. If I'm being honest. Um, and but I mean, I really enjoy like what I do. I feel very, very lucky. Like it's not lost on me, and I don't know if talking about that more makes it worse or better, but I don't know. I really appreciate what I do, and I'm really glad that like there's so many people who support like what I do. Like I was thinking about like my parents. I want them to get to know what I do. Um, they don't really know what I do. I want my parents to get to know what I do, but I don't think that they know what I do, unfortunately. Um, and that's a bummer, but I do appreciate like everyone else that appreciates what I do. And I'm really shocked about like the friends I've made in the industry and people that like I enjoy. Um, actually like a lot of friends I've made throughout, whatever level or whatever they do. Like I honestly are really cool people that like I'm really glad they are genuine and nice people. Like I feel lucky. I don't feel like I'm surrounded by enemies. I feel really lucky, to be meeting good people throughout, having fun what I do. Now the only thing I gotta do is girlfriend stuff. But it's sort of funny how I haven't really talked. I don't think I've talked about girlfriend stuff here, but because I just don't want to memorialize it at least like that. I want to make a one day. I want to make a sitcom of my dating life, but that's a whole nother story. Um, but I feel really lucky. I feel really lucky. I mean, this I'm blown away. Like I'm blown away. I got to hang out with Junji Ito. And he's cool as hell. Like he's really genuinely a cool dude. It makes me want to learn Japanese like faster, so that way I can like actually like bam, bam, bam. I was lucky that some of my coworkers were willing to translate for me. He even gave me some nuts. Gave me some coconut, or not coconut, some caramel cashews. I think I gotta find it. Let me see. I'm happy. Like this is cool. Like I got to have this on my podium while talking to Junji Ito. It's not something I ever thought would happen. Um, I'm shocked. Like I'm really happy. Yeah, I don't know how this happened, but I'm really grateful. Um, yeah, I mean, I hope that you guys enjoy what I'm doing. I don't really want to stop what I'm doing. I'm hoping to do more. I got some cool guests on the way too, and then also One Piece yacht party. If you're in Los Angeles area, you're gonna want to come to the One Piece yacht party that we're trying to do. 120 person 120 person passenger boat that we're doing September 9th. More details will be coming soon. I'm very excited. Stay tuned for that. But, we got a lot of cool things that I'm very excited and very happy that are happening. And I hope you get to be a part of it. Thanks. Peace.